Hey, it's Russell Ian. And before we get started, why don't you do me a big favor and just go down and hit that subscribe button if you like this content. So, today, as you can see, we got something a little different here with Steel Beasts. We are going to take a look at what kind of it was like post-Cold War, pre-GWOT. Well, that's a war on terror. What it was like in the Army in the 90s. So the set of this scenario here, this is in the year 2000 actually, but this is in Grenada. So basically the backstory of all of this is Grenada, it's like JRTC, what this was. Grenada has asked for U.S. intervention in a guerrilla conflict that's been going on in the island. So we're going to say they were supported by the newly empowered Hugo Chavez regime down in Venezuela. And the north part of the island has basically become a hotbed of guerrilla activity. And so, Grenada has asked for American assistance, and they have obliged and sent DRB, Deployment Readiness Brigade, from the 82nd Airborne. It was the 325 Parachute Infantry Regiment. And ever since Somalia, there has always been an IRC, Immediate Reaction Company, from the 3rd Infantry Division, because that's the heavy unit of the 18th Airborne Corps. And this is so they always have a team heavy, so tanks and Bradleys attached to them. And our team here is from 315 Infantry. It's Alpha Company of 315 Infantry. It's a company team with one platoon of tanks from 464 Armor. From, we'll say, Bravo Company 464 Armor. They have deployed here to Grenada. And they are at Pearls Air Base, which we've called FOB Pearls. Now, this airfield actually went out of use in about 1984 as an airfield, and then became a drag strip and all kinds of stuff. But it was the FOB for the Marines in Operation Urgent Fury in 1983. So it's come under use again, and this is where C-17s have air-landed the IRC. And as you see, here's our unit boundaries. 325, the Blue Falcons, are here, and on this side we have Team Heavy in their area of responsibility. Now, as you can see up here, there's the town of Bel Air, and it is completely controlled by communist guerrillas. The civilian population has been evacuated since we've been here, and now we understand that while there's a presence, we know that intelligence has told us that there's going to be a reinforcement, and then they might want to attack Pearl. So we're going to spoil that, and we're going to move up Axis Raiders. The tanks, now, this tank unit, all 4 tanks have plows. And that's because the enemy has been using a lot of mines, so they have kind of opconned us to be route clearance kind of units. So all the tanks have mine plows. And the tanks are going to set up in SBF tank here, and the infantry Bradleys as needed, they're going to come, and they are going to secure objective Ford. And we have it under pretty good authority that the enemy is reinforcing their force that is here in the city of Bel Air, or the village, basically, of Bel Air. And they have infantry with small arms and some trucks, some technical trucks, possibly with some recoilless rifles. But we are not sure. And we have mortars that we can fire, but we don't. They don't want us to fire it. The rules of engagement. They don't want us to fire mortars into the city. However, we can use our 120 millimeter tank cannon and 25 millimeter Bradley cannons on the buildings if need be. But we want to try to not inflict very much collateral damage on the buildings in Bel Air. However, there is no known civilian presence. Everyone in Objective Ford in Bel Air is thought to be enemy. So we don't really have to worry about civilian casualties, but we still want to inflict as little damage on the buildings as possible. But that doesn't mean that we won't. And our limit of advance is going to be the outskirts of Bel Air here. So we're not going to go up to phase line Raccoon, but we have phase line Bear, Rabbit, Hound, and Raccoon. Oh, and I think also, Fox. Our LD is phase line Fox. But half the company has already crossed LD. So let's go ahead and see how this mission played out.
Caliber 50. Identified. DC complete.